In this video, you'll learn how to create a goal in Microsoft Dynamics CRM that combines multiple other goals. The combined goal is called a parent goal. You'll then create the other goals that are combined in the parent goal. These are called child goals. When you create the goals, you'll also assign these goals to individual users or teams by making them the owners of the child goals. You will first create a combined goal of 500 resolved customer service cases for the second quarter of the fiscal year, and then allocate portions of that goal to team members. To start, you'll need to define the metrics or data that will be gathered in Microsoft Dynamics CRM to monitor the progress of your goal. Navigate to the Goal Metrics area and click New to create a new goal metric. Name this goal Number of Cases. In this case, the results of your goal will be determined by the number of resolved cases, that is, a count of records. If your goal were to determine monetary amounts, you would use Amount as the metric type. In the metric type field, select Count. Next, provide a description for your goal metric in the description box. When you're finished, click Save. Next, you will add roll-up fields for this goal. Roll-up fields provide the data necessary for monitoring the progress of goals. In this instance, the count of resolved and active or in-progress cases. First, you'll create a roll-up field for resolved cases. Click the Roll-up Fields box. In the Records group, click Add New Roll-up Field. In the Roll-up Field menu, select Actual, Integer. Next, you'll specify the details of your source data. Set the source record type to Case. Since this first roll-up field will be used to track the resolved cases, set the source record type state to Resolved. Next, you'll need to specify dates for the goal period in which the cases will roll up. Make sure that the first field, Record Type, is set to Case. Then, in the Date field list, select Modified On. When you're finished, click Save and Close. Now, using the same process, you'll create a roll-up field for cases that are still active or in progress. Notice that in this roll-up field, the source record type state should be set to Active. When finished, click Save and Close. After you define the roll-up fields, navigate to the Goal Metric tab and click Save and Close. With the roll-up fields for your goal defined, you'll now create a query for rolling up data to the primary goal. Click to open the Roll-up Queries area. You'll create two roll-up queries, one for actual resolved cases in the second quarter of the fiscal year 2011, and one for cases whose status is still in progress for the same quarter. Click New to create a new roll-up query. Name the query Resolved Cases and set the entity type to Case. Next, you'll set the criteria for your query. Click Select and then select Status. Hold your pointer over the Enter Value Status area and then click the ellipsis button. In the Selected Values dialog box, select Resolved. Click the Add button. Click OK to save your changes and close the window. Next, you'll add another criterion for the status of the case. Click Select and then select Modified On. Click in the area next to On and then select On or Before. Click Choose Date and specify 6/30/2011. When you're finished, click Save and Close. Now, using the same process, you'll create a roll-up query of cases that are in progress. In the Records group, click New. You will name this new query In Progress Cases. Notice that in this query, the first criteria set has been set to Status equals Active. When finished, click Save and Close. Now that you have defined metrics for your goal and queries for monitoring progress, you'll create a parent goal and assign it to the owner, in this case, Kim Akers. The parent goal is 500 resolved cases for Q2 of fiscal year 2011. In the navigation pane, click Goals. In the Records group, click New. First, specify a name for the parent goal. Then, assign the goal to an owner. To search for a name, click the Goal Owner lookup button. select Kim Akers and click OK. In the goal metric list, select Number of Cases. When you're finished, click OK. Next, set the target, integer, to 500. Next, scroll down to the Goal Criteria area. The goal owner can assign portions of the parent goal to team members through the use of child goals. The achieved results of these child goals are rolled up and added to the data used in monitoring the progress of the parent goal. You'll see more about child goals in a minute. Click Yes to roll up data pulled only from child goals. Set Record Set for Rollup to All. When you're finished, click Save. Next, you'll create 2 child goals and assign them to Kim's team members to help meet the parent goal. Click Child Goals. Click in the Child Goals box. Click Add New Goal. In the Name field, specify a name for this child goal. Click the Goal Owner Lookup button and select Ben Burton. When you're finished, click OK. The parent goal will be allocated to 2 team members, with each team member assigned half the number of cases needed to achieve the goal. Set the target, integer field, to 250. Scroll down to the Goal Criteria area. Next, set Rollup Query Actual, integer, to Resolved Cases. Click OK. Now, set Rollup Query In Progress Integer to In Progress Cases. When you're finished, click Save and Close. Now, using the same process, you'll create the second child goal of 250 resolved cases and assign it to Jose Curry. Click Add New Goal to start. When finished, click Save and Close. You've completed the creation of a parent goal with 2 child goals that tracks the number of resolved cases for the second quarter. Click the Goal tab to continue. Click Save and Close to save your changes. Next, you can review the goal rollup settings. Click Settings in the navigation pane. Click Administration. Then click System Settings. Here, on the Goals tab, you can set an expiration time for your query. The expiration time is the date after which the goal data will not be included in the rollup. You can also set how frequently you want to roll up goal data. Click OK. Now, as the owner of this parent goal, your newly created goal and all associated child goals will be available in your system views. Click Service. Goal metrics, such as the number of resolved cases, percentage of goal achieved, and the number of in-progress cases, are available from the view My Goals for this period. You can look at your goals a number of different ways. For instance, you can see your group's goals for this period. As you've just seen, the Goal Management feature in Microsoft Dynamics CRM makes it easy for you to monitor business growth and efficiency.